Congratulations, man.
Thank you, guys.
Familiar feeling, but what's different?
Man, I've been waiting a long time to get back here. It's been 4 years since I won a world championship. There's just been so much that I've gone through this last year. It's been a really difficult year for me. But I was able to persevere just through the grace of God, through strong faith, a great encouraging team around me. I'm just super blessed to be in this position. I really don't take any of this for granted. I knew coming into this matchup tonight that it was really cool that I get to wrestle an Iranian in the finals. I haven't done that since 2013 at the World Championships wrestling as a Tola Akbari, and so I knew that this was going to be a big moment for me, and it was only 6 minutes of wrestling to solidify myself in history, and I just wanted to be in the moment, be present. And my coaches just told me to be thankful, show a heart of gratitude, and let the light inside you shine brighter than the lights on you. And that just is a really special quote to me, given to me by Mark Manning. It's just been really, I've had a great team of people, and I'm just really thankful to be back here. I'm blessed, man. I can't even describe the feeling right now.
What's the experience wrestling over the 2 days for you?
Well, I'm sore. I'm getting old, man. I feel it, but I also feel good. I feel good. I feel strong at this weight class, and I'm going to stay here at 79 kilos for the foreseeable future, and then work my way back down to 74 for the Olympic Games in Paris in 2024. This meant a lot to me. When I started my wrestling career back in 2011, I set out to pass John Smith, but now I tied him, right? So, that can never be taken away from me. And this time that I've spent with all the people around me, it's so meaningful because we all win together. When I win, everyone wins. And I've truly made this a team effort. My family is behind me. My coaching staff, my former coach Mark Manning was here with me. And, it's just a special moment that I have here, and I'm going to cherish this one for a long time. Even if I never wrestle another match in my life, I feel like I'm certified. I'm certified. I'm a legend in this sport, and no one can take that away from me.
You talk about the difficulties over the last year. Can you talk about some of those?
Yeah, so, losing at the Olympic trials. Spending 5 years post-COVID trying to make another Olympic team after a disappointing performance in Rio in 2016 and then getting beat. That was a difficult thing for me to endure. Knowing that my last year at Nebraska, I wasn't going to be able to finish out that journey with Mark Manning in Tokyo the way I dreamed of. Making a cross-country move from Lincoln, Nebraska to Philadelphia, PA with my family. Having a fourth kid 2 days before I left to arrive here in Norway with my wife, Lauren. Going through an injury at the World Team Trials. We didn't tell anyone this, and I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but I actually tore my calf at the World Team Trials just 3 weeks ago back in Lincoln, Nebraska. And I didn't think I was even going to be able to wrestle. If you would have saw me that evening, I crutched out of the arena after making the World Team back on September 10th and 11th. So it's just, or 11th and 12th. It's been a crazy time. Torn calf. I feel good, but I'm still not 100%. I know that I have more to give. I have more desire to continue to learn. And I've got a great cast of individuals around me. Mark Hall was here with me. He's trained with me relentlessly since I arrived in Philadelphia. I was just kind of inserted into the program really quickly, and we hit the ground running, getting prepared for the trials. And that takes a lot of humility from the people around me because, I was always a big fish in a small pond. Now here I am. I come to this wrestling room, and everyone's helping me to elevate myself and reach my goals. And sometimes egos can get involved, but that wasn't the case at all in Philadelphia. I feel like a leader. I've got great leadership in Brandon Slay and Roger Reyna, Brian Pearsall, BJ Futrell. It's a great place. It's home, and I'm going to get some pizza when I get back.
As a young man's sport.
Yeah.
What?
I'm not sure how many world champions have 4 kids. I said this yesterday. I don't know how many are in their 30s. And my first and most current world championship are 10 years apart. It's an entire decade between my first one in Istanbul in 2011 and tonight. But I take good care of my body. I eat well, I sleep well, I train hard. I listen to my coaches, and all those things have helped me arrive at this point. So, yeah, I'm thankful.
How did 2013, that experience, the broken ankle, you win a world title, how did that help you? Did it help you?
It sucks, no, because no one listens to me now. When I'm injured, they're like, you did it in 2013, you can do it again. So, honestly, it was a lot of help. So in the last 50 seconds of that match against Geringer, I just kind of hopped out of bounds on a push out and got hyperextended. I had a grade 2 tear in my gastroc here in my calf, and they're like, this is gonna take 8 to 10 weeks to recover from. You know, and so I remember crutching out of the arena, going back to my bedroom. I didn't even get a chance to celebrate or be excited that evening. And so the decision was made that very next morning. If I could have gotten hurt in any place, preferably it would have been Lincoln. I had a great staff there, Dr. Claire, Tyler Wida, who was our athletic trainer at the university, was really helpful. So I stayed in Lincoln for an entire week after the trials. I stayed there, rehab, swam every day, a lot of activities. I got taken care of by the best doctors in the area. And then, you know, I had a scare with Lauren. She thought I was originally gonna stay in Lincoln all the way until I came here to Norway. And then Lauren called me and she was like, hey, I'm 6 centimeters dilated. You gotta come home. And this was a week early. And so at this point I'm like, but love, I really need to be here. And she's like, I really need you here. You know, and so I think that a lot of times what you guys don't see is the clash of what we're trying to create and the legacy we're trying to leave. Not only from a wrestling space, but from a family space. You know, this was a juncture in my life where I truly can say that I selected my family first, and that brings me great honor. You know, I got a great wife. I'm really thankful. My wife, she's an amazing woman, and I can't do this without her. So, you know, this is really special to me because we work as a team. This truly is a partnership, everything that we do. So when I go home, this is something that I want to share with everyone that's helped me get here.
Hey, can we talk a little bit about tonight, Jordan? The Iranian gave you a tremendous amount of respect.
Yeah.
Was there ever?
I like respect.
Yeah, no, it's good, right?
It was great
good when
he didn't shoot. He didn't really shoot. We went back and watched and kind of broke down some of his film, and I think he was junior world champion. Yeah. But that's all they had to tell me. He's junior world champion in 2021. And I'm like, nope, can't lose to this guy. I got kids older than this guy. But no, honestly, I recognize that I watched his matches yesterday, and he was really good with his hands if you rested. I knew that I had to circle. One of the things that me and Slay have been working on is hard post, hard club, circling. And he was trying to jump into that underhook. And I was able to kind of strafe right, club with my right hand, and kind of deflect with my left on that collar or on that underhook attempt, and that really kept him at bay. So when he couldn't get to his best position where it was favorable for him and he felt comfortable, he just felt out of sorts. And he was so square that, you know, I think he felt comfortable there, like he can't shoot through this. I'm confident this is my fortress. I've got a really good foundation. But if you leave your legs in a square position, half the work's done for me. I don't have to have a setup. Now all I got to do is kind of lower my stance and shoot a hard one. So fortunately, I was able to get my hands behind his knees and get through him a few times. And, you know, God is good, man. I'm a 6-time world champ, 5-time world champ, Olympic gold medalist. But I'm not done. I'm not done. I still feel like I have a lot more to give.
Do you think about that? How often did you think about 6?
Every day. Every day. That was the toughest part of, you know, me and Lauren in this position. I'm like, love, I need to win. I want to win bad. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time. Every time a year passes, I know I'm running out of time. And that's been a hard thing for me to kind of reconcile with, because lost time is gone forever. And each opportunity is one that you never get a chance to get back. So I just wanted to seize the moment today and give my best effort and try to get it done. Now I got a long period of time to rest. I don't even know my baby boy yet. You know, when I left to come here to Norway, Lauren and Banner were still in the hospital. So I have to get home, rest and recover, you know, hold my little guy for a long time and kiss my wife and my kids and put that belt up on our mantelpiece. It's gonna be a new centerpiece for our new house.
So, congratulations, champion. I know you are inspiration. You are the inspiration for everybody in the world, including me.
Thank you.
And I want you to tell something to the new generation, something very good.
Yeah, don't quit. Don't quit. My advice is always to stay focused for as long a period of time as you can. You know, when I was growing up, I was never the best. I wasn't even the best wrestler on my street, and somehow I became the best wrestler in the world. Determination, faith, perspective, consistent effort over a long period of time, anything is possible. I hope that I can be an inspiration for not only the young generation coming up, but also the older wrestlers that are trying to be good husbands, good fathers, and still pursue their goals. It's not easy, but it's also not impossible.